So today we are diving into something that affects so many of us. The struggle for truly restful sleep. You know that feeling. You've had back-to-back meetings all day, your inbox is overflowing, and even though you're exhausted, your mind just won't shut off when your head hits the pillow. If you're nodding along, you are not alone. As a working professional myself, I've been there. And Ayurveda offers us some beautiful practical solutions. Let's talk about why sleep matters from an Ayurvedic perspective. Now, in our ancient tradition, sleep isn't just rest. It's when our bodies and minds process, heal, and reset. It's an essential part of our life, just as the food we eat and the air we breathe. Well, wait a minute. Do you know that our ancient rishis actually took it one notch up and said sleep is sacred? Sleep is the goddess energy herself. Nidra rupena samsthita is a line from a Hindu Shanti mantra, a Hindu prayer. In its entirety, the full mantra is Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Nidra rupena samsthita Namastasye, 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 Namo Namaha. This mantra translates to I surrender myself to the Devi, the Mother Goddess, who is present in all beings in the form of Nidra or sleep. So, it's sacred when sleep comes knocking on our eyelids. It's the beautiful goddess, the Mother of the universe, herself standing by us, asking us to surrender. So all of you visual creatures out there, just imagine the Mother Goddess in your favorite clothes, in your favorite jewelry, standing by you at midnight, at nighttime, or whenever it is that you go to sleep, saying, little ones, it's time to close your peepers. Next time you're scrolling through social media way past your bedtime, have this vivid image so that you can reset your priorities. So in Ayurveda, sleep is not just a break from our busy lives, it's a sacred time for healing and rejuvenation. It's rasayana. It removes stress and it activates the healing potential of the body. It is what helps the body stay fertile. So it is the creative potential of the universe trying to work through our bodies. It's during these hours that our bodies process the events of the day, allowing us to wake up refreshed and vibrant. But how can we cultivate that restful state in our busy lives? So we have to focus on creating our evening sanctuary, a space that invites calm and relaxation. Our bedrooms. As the sun sets and it's time for sleep, we must dim the lights in our home. This simple act signals to our body that it's time to wind down. You must consider lighting a candle or burning some soothing incense as the sun sets. This, called as Sandhya Vandana, acts as a beautiful Vedic tradition that not only brightens our space, but also elevates our spirit. And as you light that flame, you take a moment to breathe deeply and carefully look into that flame. Let it do some bhuta shuddhi or cleansing of your fire element and let go of the day's stresses. It is so soothing to look into the flame of a candle or a flame of a diya or a lamp. Now here's another game-changing part. Ayurveda teaches us that quality sleep starts long before bedtime. It's about creating what we call dinacharya or daily rituals that align with our natural rhythms. Speaking of daytime rituals, let's not forget about the power of sunlight. During the day, aim for at least an hour of sunlight, ideally in the morning. This exposure boosts your serotonin levels, which are vital for producing melatonin, as they are a precursor to melatonin, the sleep hormone. If getting out isn't feasible, break it down into small chunks. Take a 15-minute walk. Enjoy your lunch outside. Don't worry about wearing sunscreen if it's just a 15-minute exposure. The best time to enjoy some sun soaking is right after sunrise, before 11 a.m., after 3 p.m., and before the sunset time, or during sunset. Simply soak in by a sunny window if you don't get time to go out. On gloomy days, turn on all the lights in your home as soon as you wake up to keep your energy levels up. Now, I'll share some practical rituals you can start tonight. First, let's talk about digital sunset. I know you've heard about the blue light, right? But here's what I want you to try. Instead of scrolling through emails till 11 p.m., set a hard stop on your screen time 90 minutes before bed. I started doing this myself when I was pulling 60-hour weeks at my corporate America job, and it was transformative. I slept so much better. I slept deeper. I slept dreamless sleeps. It was so restorative. This time that you have to spare in the evening, do something that soothes your soul. I had a client who told me she was having trouble sleeping. I asked her what she was reading, and she was, of course, reading suspense novels, psycho thrillers, and things like that. That is not a good idea. It's not wise to read stimulating things that will keep you awake. Read an inspirational book instead. Perhaps something that's been sitting on your nightstand that you've been avoiding for a long time. Or practice just gentle stretches, or getting time for your 10-step Korean skincare ritual. Next, let's bring in the power of abhyanga, or self-massage with warm oil. I know what you're thinking, who has time for that, right? But hear me out. Even a 5-minute foot massage with warm sesame oil can help ground your energy and signal to your body that it's time to wind down. I keep a small bottle of oil on my nightstand, and it's become my favorite part of the day. Oiling my feet, applying my creams and moisturizers and serums, and then wearing my socks, warming up my feet before tucking myself into bed. Now here's another powerful practice, conscious breathing. Try this with me now, okay? Inhale for 8 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hold for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If this is difficult for you, try with 4 counts, build it up to 6 counts, and then build your stamina for 8 counts. Do this 3 times, 3 rounds of this. Puraka, Kumbhaka, Rechaka, and Kumbhaka. Holding the breath. Inside is called Kumbhaka. We are like a little pot of breath. And then this will create a biochemical change in the mind that will help us relax and go to sleep. It's like a natural tranquilizer for our nervous system. Now let's talk about your bedroom environment. In Ayurveda, we believe that our external space reflects our internal state. So keeping our bedroom cool around 65 degrees if possible, using calming colors, and removing any workspace items from your bedroom. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary, not a satellite office. And your bedroom should always have soothing colors that helps us go to sleep. And if you get nervous or stressed, you're going through some difficult times in your life, have a little altar by your bedstand. One of my bedstand is an altar. I have my favorite murtis, my yantras, my malas. So I look at it and I always feel it calm. I always feel like the higher power is in charge. Now here's something that might surprise you. Ayurveda recommends being in bed by roughly about 10:30 p.m. or within the first prahara of sunset. The first prahara is the 3 hours time duration after sunset. So we assume that this is about 10:30 p.m. for most of the world, but it isn't, right? But make sure that you are in bed by 3 hours of sunset, unless you were in a Nordic country. So there is a science behind this, okay? Our bodies release the most regenerative hormones between 10 p.m. to 2 p.m. And this is also Pitta Kala, according to Ayurveda. This is the time when all the hormones are active in the body. Things are getting processed and cleansed and transformed. Even if you can't make this work every night, try at least 3 times a week. Notice the difference. Do only what makes you happy. Do only what gives you more energy, a better mood, and better digestion the next day. Now, speaking about digestion, before we wrap up, I want to share one last ritual with you that's been an absolute game changer for me and my clients. This is a golden milk ritual. Now let's dive into this delicious and soothing ritual. How to make golden milk. The Ayurvedic concoction combines turmeric and nutmeg, both of which have calming properties. Now this is my recipe, okay? So to make it, you boil 1 cup of your favorite milk with 2 cups of water, okay? Add about half a teaspoon of turmeric and a generous pinch of nutmeg. Sometimes I use as much as a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Take 1 teaspoon of poppy seeds and grind them well. Allow all of this to simmer until it's reduced back to 1 cup. What I do is I just bring it to a boil, then I get the flame down onto the lowest setting, and then I leave it there as I'm cleaning up and getting myself prepared. And by the time I'm ready for bed, it's reduced to 1 cup. Drink this warm mixture about 15 minutes to half an hour before your bedtime, or even right before your bedtime is okay. Make sure to add half a teaspoon of ghee or olive oil or any favorite oil that you like unrefined, expeller pressed, cold pressed sunflower oil to this, so that it's also nourishing to the body if your vata is very high. If you're a skinny person who doesn't gain a lot of weight and you are in menopause, or you are someone who's going through a lot of overwhelm in your life, this addition of extra fats, extra oils will be beneficial for your body. Until next time, this is Salila with our actionable Ayurveda. I'm wishing you peaceful nights and energized mornings. Bye for now.